Live in Albemarle County, I'm Sophia Bangura. In Keswick, I'm Sophia Bangura.
In the studio, I'm Sophia Bangura. In the newsroom, I'm Sophia Bangura.
An explosion has taken place. I'm currently on the scene with firefighters and police officers. There is debris and asbestos everywhere. I've been talking with some of the neighbors and they're saying that it's something like they had never heard before.
Senator Cree Deeds joined community leaders at Northside Library, and they say this legislation will bring devastation. Yesterday, I met with the executive director of a local climate action nonprofit to discuss the impact of federal cuts on the fight against climate change. This research removes some of the biggest barriers to better access for cancer treatments, and that almost every patient who is medically eligible for the transplant will have a donor. The big thing everybody is talking about right now, DEI and rolling back those policies. Since June of 2023, students cannot check off their race on applications. However, spokesperson for UVA, Bethany Glover, says that the university is still committed to fostering a diverse and inclusive community.
On Labor Day, students and faculty groups held a teach-in outside of Monroe Hill House. They say UVA is under political attack by the government, and the Board of Visitors is doing nothing to stop it. President of the Queer Student Union, C.J. Ackerman Garvin, says that attitudes on grounds are tense.
You've definitely heard about the student council doing like the no confidence vote. I think that speaks for a large portion of the population at UVA, where a lot of us don't feel like the board represents our best interests right now.
Virginia universities could be seeing changes to the appointing of Board of Visitor members this legislative session. This comes after the controversy out of the University of Virginia's presidential search. Senator Cree Deeds says that these changes are necessary to keep politics out of higher education.
We're working together, House, the Senate, and the Governor's Office to try to make changes to the appointment process so we can build a wall between the world of partisan politics and higher education. What goes on in higher education is just too important for our economy to be bogged down in Democrats and Republicans.
What impact do you think, having a female governor representing Virginia will have on, midterms and future elections here in Virginia?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard it a lot already that the governor election here and the one in New Jersey really was kind of a blueprint, but not a hard blueprint of what other candidates, Democratic candidates, can do in their campaign. But Governor-elect Spansberger had a really strong and clear message, and it resonated with the people. And that is really what, I found it in my elections too, is just like politics is local.
A new proposal out of the White House is stirring debate across America's colleges, and UVA is one of 9 universities at the center of it. The Trump administration is offering a select number of schools access to priority federal funding, but here's the catch: only if they change their policies on things like student admissions and free speech. It's called the Compact for Academic Excellence in Higher Education. The Faculty Senate met at Student Health to discuss what this all means for the school. Students, staff, and community members came out to show their support against the proposal.
It's definitely been a lot of people, myself included, see it as potentially troubling, that it seems that the Trump administration would see UVA as potentially being willing to capitulate to demands. I hope that we will be able to show sort of our fundamental value of academic freedom above all else, especially above sort of the financial incentives they're offering.
Really, I don't think there's any way to compromise on the issue of free speech, because it's a situation where, you give an inch and they take a mile.
The Faculty Senate voted against entering into the agreement, but the president and the Board of Visitors has the final say. Faculty Senate member and UVA law professor Andrew Block says that if UVA agrees to the proposal, that it could change life on grounds for the worst.
Students should be concerned for lots of reasons, both how it would impact the day-to-day instruction they receive, how the university could support them or not support them when they're here, and what kind of life they'll lead on campus.
Schools have until November 21st of this year to sign on to this agreement.
Sophia Kiani is one half of the founders of FIA, a startup company that aims to fight climate change by changing the way we shop online.
There are enough clothes in existence right now to dress the next 6 generations of humans. And so being able to incentivize more people to participate in the circular economy and to purchase secondhand is an incredible way to incentivize sustainability.
Sophia Kiani and her co-founder Phoebe Gates launched FIA, an app and mobile browser extension, in April of this year. Kiani says that the online tool works by using AI to identify items searched by the users, then compares the item's price across thousands of sellers on the internet, allowing users to find the best price. Here's what's unique about it. Some of the options are second-hand items, which Kiani says are vital for protecting the environment. Kiani says shopping intentionally saves money and protects the environment because clothes get a second life instead of ending up in a landfill.
Shopping is unsustainable, it's time consuming, it's just frankly really overwhelming. And so I think that FIA has a great opportunity to really just make shopping simpler and more intentional for people.
Kiani says the goal of the business is to become people's personal shopping assistant, guiding them towards cheaper, high-quality clothes.
My long-term goal for FIA would be that we ask this question before you click on us of, should I buy this? And ultimately the goal is for FIA over time to become really like a personal AI shopping assistant that knows you and understands you.
FIA is available on all app stores and as an online browser extension, but you don't need to log into a device to participate in sustainability. Right here in Charlottesville, we have several thrift stores, from SPCA Rummage Store to Twice as Nice. In the studio, Sophia Ben-Gura. Sophia Ben-Gura. I'm Sophia Ben-Gura. Sophia Ben-Gura. I'm Sophia Ben-Gura.